Hey, what's going on? So I think I wanted to make this for, I believe, Other Dimension. He had an issue where, I guess some of the characters I released with their X-rays or fatalities are whiffing certain states. So I'll show you what I mean.
Suck on that! Then you must be destroyed. Find this.
Okay, so basically, like, I'll show you for like example. Oh, that's funny, because now you want to do it, but that's weird. Okay, whatever. That wasn't comboing earlier, and now when I record it wants to. Let me see if I can try it again.
You dance between order and chaos.
Whatever, I'm gonna crash it and then I'm gonna launch it again. Hold on. I just want to show you like some weird ways I've got some stuff to work.
Suck on that! Fight!
Whatever. For some reason, before that would whiff. This wouldn't combo, and then like I did like an uppercut or some shit, and then it did. So I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, so I'm making this video because a subscriber had left a comment about that some things were like the combos or whatever wouldn't work or wouldn't stun. So what it is what I do with a lot of times is I'll show you like in here. This is what I'm working on. This is the X-ray, but I'll see. I think the fatality is underneath it. Yeah, 2000. All right, so what I'll do for sometimes is when an opponent is close or stunned to be fatalityed. See how this says player state number 5000? 5000 is when they're like locked in a state. It's a basic custom state every character has. Like when you're basically punched in the face, you're in state 5000. So like, you know, if you're in state 5001, you're punched, but you're like looking down. If you're in state 5010, you're like crouch punched. These are custom states you're normally in yourself. And you could put an opponent in some of these custom states for certain hit times. Like, see how I have ground hit time 995, pause time. What this means is for 995 hit stun frames, the opponent can't move. So if, let's say I had that on ground hit time 95, if I have the opponent like, they get shot in the foot and they're stuck at 95 and the opponent's like doing like a quote, like, get ready, you're about to die. Put the gun to you. Out of 95 ticks, then they're going to be able to move. So when the fatal shot hits them, they can just block it. If I leave it at that, they have another 900 frames where they're stuck there and can get shot. So basically, I'm assuming 1.1 or 1.0, whatever one you guys are using, has a weird set of, like, it doesn't work well with custom states. I don't know. Because when I had Dr. Fate in the shotgun thing, like the X-ray, he was shot and it said state 5001. He's stuck in state 5000. I don't know where 5001 is coming from. So I'm going to show you what it looks like now, but it doesn't look that much different, but I'll show you what it looks like. Now, before originally, he was stuck in a hit state the whole time and the entire super missed. So all I did was get rid of the custom states and lower down hit times. But it still is very not good. So like, because the first move stuns the opponent. So when he does the like this, that stuns, and then those hits are supposed to hit, back up, hit you in the face, and then that. So for some reason, I guess 1.1 doesn't offer. I don't know for sure. I don't know how many characters in original Mugen. I'm pretty sure almost none. Outside of custom states people make, use certain custom states or like hit times that are very long like I do. I use it because I want a character to not shake out of shit. There are certain characters that if you don't lock a certain hit time or whatever, they'll just be able to move or shake out. That's why sometimes you'll see my AI go for like a super move or whatever. And if it doesn't hit right or whiffs, you see them jumping around and stuff because they're locked in a custom state. But they also shook out of the hit time. So I try to make that last longer and stuff. But when I release it, when you go for fatalities or super combos, there's enough hit time to work it. It sounds complicated, but it's basically I'm extending the hit time so that they don't move, so that they're able to be hit longer. It took me a while to figure out how to do that shit, but anyway. So as you can see, let me go to let me go to the first one here. So this is, we're still in 3000, right? Yeah, okay, so this is the X-ray. So you see time 0, this is where the first hit held, because I put a hitbox in front of the haha. So the opponent's stunned and then the gunshots hit. So I put pause time 14, ground time 30, right? So that basically means right there, somewhere around there, it's like the first state hits, but then I don't know, because this is not something I can do in Fighter Factory, because then I have to edit the character that's already good. Like I said, it's I thought it was like a, yeah, see, now he don't want a combo. See what I mean? It's weird. I don't know how 1.1 works. I had it for a while and then I got Eichmann early on, so, but watch this. I go for a random uppercut. Now the shit'll combo. I don't know, guys. I have no idea what goes on with this build, but yeah, it's basically like a weird state of hit states where I guess if you go for like a super combo or whatever, because I don't know the states. Look at that, I just walked through them and that doesn't normally work. But oh, that's right, because that last part of Dr. Fate's, yeah, taunt, he doesn't have a hurt box. That's right. But I don't know. I mean, I guess you could load up like a character from your Mugen that you already have and look at their custom states or hit states and see what they're in. Maybe copy it to some of the characters, because I'm not going to edit the stuff I have, because that's how I want it from my game. I want the hit stun to last long for the fatalities or the super combos, but for those of you downloading it on 1.0 or 1.1, I guess the older builds don't really work friendly with long hit states or custom states. That's not something I can fix. That's something that developers have in for those kind of characters built in that Mugen. I'm not going to tell you to get Eichmann. That's entirely your choice. But this video is basically supposed to help. See, like, yeah, with... See, all these other custom states and everything work. Which is weird. Earlier, I hit him with Eagly, and then a clone came out of Fate, which is weird. That happened earlier, but I didn't record it. But see, and all these things work. Another one, too, is Grab. That's supposed to hit.
I cannot save everyone. I cannot save everyone.
So it's supposed to... I think it's state 5000. I don't know, but... It's supposed to put a hitbox there, so when he grabs you, you're stunned, so he can just launch you up. Fate's still moving.
I cannot save everyone. I cannot save everyone.
So what that basically means is if you go for the grab, your opponent could probably just shake out of it. See, I don't know, because in my game that doesn't happen. So I can't... I really don't know how to fix that, because I kind of can't. That's not... Because if I fix that, I'd have to, like, port all my characters to 1.1 and retest. And I just, like I've shown you here, I don't... So, like, let me go for my regular super, right? And I'm pretty sure there's no custom state there. I'm not going to do the fatality, because then I have to take out the kill state and all that stuff, which is going to be annoying, so... But as you can see, the first hit hits. But I don't know what's going on with the hit state or why it won't work. So let me take a look at the last one of Eagly real quick. I think it was that one. 11. Let me switch it to like 65. Right, see, longer hit states, sometimes I don't think it works. I don't know what's going on. Because I got rid of the custom states. So he's not going to stand in a custom state. So this is the first state, so that hits. And then he goes for the gunshots here. So it should hit the opponent. Let me check. Hit flag, MAF. Low. Yeah, these should all be active. Ground hit time. 25. Pause time is on 8. I'll switch it to probably 28. I don't know. Let's see if some of this does a change.
Fight!
Damn, so my audio still plays through. That's kind of annoying. Oh well. Anyway, so let's see if it looks different now. Yeah, see, I don't know what to tell you. You have to just mess with pause times and hit states, and that's probably gonna take y'all forever. So like to really get the right medium down for each attack, that's just something you just have to mess with. You just yeah, I can't fix that myself. Unfortunately, I didn't know that was a bug that a lot of y'all don't leave comments, so I don't know if y'all have bugs with the characters or not. So I can't really speak to everybody, but for those of you that have this bug and didn't say anything, I apologize. But for Dimension, I mean, yeah, I kind of can't really do anything. Like, if I was to take this to Fighter Factory, everything would look the same. All my hurt boxes and hit boxes would be there. It's not going to be any different. I don't know. Maybe there's a hit detection with hurt boxes and hit boxes 1.1 or something has that I don't know about. Like I said, you're going to have to just ask the community members. Like, you're going for a combo with some hit states and opponents aren't being hit or they're getting out too early. You'd have to ask around. This would take hours to test. So yeah, it's not something I knew about, but even if I if I did, I don't really know how I would have done anything to change it. See right there? That's supposed to hit 3 times. But because of the hit state, the pause time, it's not allowing him to be hit whatsoever. So you can hit the first time, but it's supposed to leave him in enough pause time so that he can be hit 3 times without being able to tech out. And he's only hitting once. See what I'm saying? So like this is just like, unfortunately, it's a happy medium because I like it for my game. I get all the satisfaction out of the long stints and pause times for the characters I want to do it for. But I don't know about these older builds. They must have something going on with hit times, pause times, custom states that it's just not really user friendly, and it's going to take you probably hours to fix half the things my characters are capable of. So I didn't really want this video to not be helpful, but there's nothing really else I can do. Like I said, if I open Fighter Factory, everything's gonna be the way it already was. Oh, and to mention, as far as the Brainiac thing, I thought I fixed that, but all that basically does is it's gonna have you fix fuck it. I guess I could just show you in this video. Fuck it. I'm not gonna re-upload the character, but I'll just show this to you and you can just fix it yourself. All right, so let me get rid of the Peacemaker one. I hope I don't have to fix that for my actual character because that'll be fucking annoying, but I shouldn't have to because that was the Peacemaker inside the other version, so I forgot Brainiac's like way the fuck down there. All right, is it the full folder? Yep, all right. All right, so I'm gonna put them in here and I'll show you how to fix this. Right, so, DF. This is how I get my characters in here when I test 1.1 for you guys. All right, so right down here by Dr. Fate, I'm gonna put Brainiac. Because he was showing me there was a code that he wasn't working, and I'm pretty sure I tested him, but I guess I didn't. So I'm gonna show you how this works. I did a video on this forever ago, but you know, I can't force everybody to go back in time and look at shit. So that's on your own time. I made a video about crash states. You got to read shit, but I'll show you. So you can know what to look for. Yeah, see right there, error in collision, action 20, which means a walk state. Error 101, element 20. So it says error in collision 2, error 101. So what you do is you're gonna go to Brainiac, go to error, and you're gonna type go to 101, which is basically line 101. And it's showing you this collision box here. I don't know why it's showing that, because you need a collision box, otherwise Net is going to walk and not be able to be hit. Let me just get rid of that. Let me see what happens. Normally, whatever the line falls on means you have to get rid of that line of code. So now we're going to have to Test it again. Normally this is a headache with normally when I do this, because I have to edit it from my character as well and then fix it for yours, so I don't have to make like a 1.1 version. But since we're testing it in here, I'm just showing you now. All right, so I fixed that. Let's relaunch and see if that fixed it for him. All right, see now in Air 110, so we just keep it open. Go to 110. And yeah, the same thing here, just get rid of the first line. I might have to get rid of that part as well, the extra collision 1, but we'll see. All right, and then I just refresh. And it should change it. Yeah, but this is normally how I test to fix 1.1 for y'all, because I tested in here to make sure they don't crash. I guess I skipped Brainiac, but I thought I did them. There you go. See, now he works.
I fear no one.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so let's look at his super. Yeah, see? He's stuck in that custom state. So if you press Control D, and you can see the yellow. Let me see. You can't really see it from here, so I'm going to have to show you down there. See, custom state 1102. Which means it's like a state of like... I got that state originally when I was messing with Terradrome characters. Yeah, see, some weird way projectiles get him out of the stun. But no, yeah, that's just a thing. But most of that actually comboed except for the beam. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's hit states that are too long. You can't have too long, or it's custom states. So basically, the super's there. You're just gonna have to re-edit it to where it combos the way you want. And I don't know how long that's gonna take you, but basically, yeah. I really wish I did his stand sprite better, but I edited it forever ago and it just never went back. His walk sprite's so funny. But that's why it looks like this now, because I had to get rid of the first collision sprite. But yeah, so that's what it's going to look like. You can fix it later, I guess, but yeah. So yeah, I'm going to put that in the title. Brainiac Fix is also in here, so in case you're curious. But no, yeah, so I am sorry this video was... I mean, it might be helpful. It's going to be annoying if you have to fix everything, but yeah. You see right there? That's actually kind of crazy. Because when I do this, the first state is actually a custom state. So he's able to combo the custom state into the launcher. That's weird that works. That shouldn't work because of the custom state. No, I mean, it normally works for me. I'm talking about here on 1.1. That's weird that actually works, but whatever. Anyway, glad to help Dimension if I did, and anybody else that happens to see this. So yeah, I just want to get this video out there real quick.